Good day everyone, I'm Ivan, the moderator for this webinar. I welcome everyone to today's webinar, which is Validating FDA FSMA Preventive Controls. I want to introduce our presenter for today, Dr. John Ryan. Dr. John Ryan holds a PhD in Research and Statistical Methods. He is an FDA Preventive Controls Qualified Individual, PCQI. He is the President of Ryan Systems, INC. I would now like to hand over the floor to the speaker. Over to you, John.
Thanks, Ivan. Hey, folks, welcome. We're going to spend a couple hours, or hour and a half, or whatever it is, talking about validation of process controls. So some of the things we're going to go through, some background information, preventive controls. I'm going to talk about processes. You should have a good handle on your own processes now, and that's all the way from the farm through your customers, not just your internal stuff, but I'm talking about the whole process of whatever kind of food you're dealing with, and validation. You do some planning and validation studies, and we're going to talk about reporting results. So preventive control means to control a list of potential causes through the use of analysis, planning, measurement, teams, and improvement. So potential causes, there are many, and our job is to control them. Risk-based, reasonably appropriate procedures. What is that? That just means I want to talk about this concept of corrective action. Recall does not prevent the event from recurring. That stream there is a cover-up. You got to do it, yes, but it's corrective action. This is preventive. In the preventive control system, you have to design your process, and then you validate that process, and then you're going to re-evaluate that process on a routine basis, and you're going to continually provide process validation. Those risk assessment and designation of based on the following factors. You should have done all this risk assessment. Validation means you have implemented an effective food safety program, not just complied with the rules. Demonstrated through data and statistical analysis within statistical process control requirements. Back to our outcome variables. Eliminating illness and death by reducing or eliminating any of these or more. Validation includes obtaining and evaluating scientific and technical evidence or conducting studies to determine whether the preventive controls, when properly implemented, will effectively control the hazards. Validation means to control this variation. So I'm going to talk about how do you know your own measurements are valid? Move from analog to digital measurement. A single problem may take weeks to fix. Recycle action. Keep doing your action items. Keep what shows up as working in the data. Throw away things that don't seem to be working. Here's the overall diagram. And this shows you all the controls they put in. We talk about building teams real quick here. Here it is. I have an upper management team, quality and food safety planning team, functional improvement team, and corrective act. These are the most important people right here. Functional, cross-functional team, or functional improvement team, and specialized teams, process control. Doing with teams is you're giving the team the authority and the responsibility, the power to make changes. Okay, difference between a group and a team. You work in a group. You work in the same functional unit. You have your own job. You get recognized or you don't. Rewards are for individual. Boss runs the show. Normal org chart. Team works together with focus. Reports team status. I showed you the sheet. There's the members of a team. Organization. There's a facilitator who has to be picked based on his or her ability to explain things clearly and take suggestions and not boss the team. Team rules. They meet at the same time, same place every week. They meet for 1 hour. Agenda and team meeting updates delivered to every team member within a day. Preventive controls mean to control a list of potential causes through the use of analysis, planning, measurement, teams, and improvement. Process variables. Set recall as the outcome variable. Consider poor process controls management, training, etc. as causes for recall. Measure the outcome variable for each of the cause. Train your people to team up and work to get over each potential cause. and do it over and over again. All right. Thanks for attending, folks. I appreciate you attending today. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. That concludes the session for today. Thank you everyone for participating. You may all disconnect now and you may all have a great day. Bye.